দর্শক এই মুহূর্তে আমরা আলোচনার জন্য আমাদের সাথে সরাসরি যুক্ত করছি CBC দ্য ফিফথ স্টেটের প্রডিউসার টিমোথি সাওয়াকে। Mr. Timothy, welcome to our news bulletin. Can you hear me?
I can. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much for joining us. I have 2 or 3 different questions to you. At first, I want to know about the investigation. Would you please summarize your investigation and about the outcome of it?
Absolutely. We've been working on this story for many months. We had to go way back in history to learn about Bangladesh's history and to learn about your independence and to learn about what happened on August 15th in 1975, early in that morning, in the assassination of the president and his family. We wanted to know all of the details. So as part of our investigation, we traveled to Bangladesh. We spent many weeks there talking to people. We met with the only living witness to the assassination who talked about what happened that morning. We met with your law minister, who, as you know, was also the prosecutor in this case, Mr. Anas al-Haq. And we spoke with the Prime Minister, as you just showed in your report. And she spent time with us, talking with us about her family, how this impacted her, and how badly she wants justice. So we learned a lot from our trip to Bangladesh, but probably one of the most important things was your country, your police force shared with us witness statements from that morning, August 15th, 1975.
নগদ পেমেন্টে কেনাকাটায় জিতুন iPhone 15 সাথে ইনস্ট্যান্ট ক্যাশব্যাক।
And there were 3 witnesses in particular who saw Mr. Noor Chowdhury helping plan for the assassination, and then of the morning of the assassination, traveling there with weapons, entering the house with a weapon, and then pulling the trigger that killed Sheikh Mujib, and then exiting the house and telling everybody that what he'd just done. So those witness statements for us were very important in understanding what had happened, and for us to put in our documentary to tell Canadians what happened early that morning in 1975.
Yes, thank you. Really, it's a big work. Do you feel that is there any benefit to return Noor Chowdhury to Bangladesh regarding on your work? And
well, I think
is there any local opinion on it?
Yes, I think it's interesting because we also looked at what happened in Canada when he arrived here in 1996. So he tried to get refugee status here. He claimed he was innocent. He claimed he was being set up. And so our refugee board, our immigration and refugee board, looked at his case, looked at all the facts in his case, and they decided he wasn't telling the truth. They decided he was a fugitive from justice and that he should be sent back from Canada. And an order was actually issued for his deportation. But of course, for us in Canada, we don't have the death penalty. In our country, we oppose the death penalty. And as you know, Mr. Chowdhury has been given the death penalty for his crimes in Bangladesh. So this is the sticking point between the 2 countries. If he's returned to Bangladesh and he's going to be executed, this is something that Canada won't agree to. So hopefully there will be conversations about this and some kind of negotiation to try and find a solution.
Yes, my other question about your investigation. How time did you spend on it?
Yeah, we spent many months on this. As you know, of course, we traveled to Bangladesh, but we also reviewed hundreds of pages of documents, both from Canada and Bangladesh. We spoke to many people on the phone. Our investigations oftentimes take a long time because it's our hope, it's our goal to get as close to the truth as possible. And in this case, as you can see right now, we actually met Mr. Chowdhury, and you're seeing the first pictures of him in close to 30 years. Now we get to see what he looks like, and we got to ask him a question. We didn't get much of an answer, but we got to ask a question.
Yes, thank you. My last question to you, and I hope that you will answer very shortly, that is there any chance to pressurize over Bangladesh from Canadian government regarding this issue?
Well, as our job as journalists, as you know, because you're a journalist as well, is to tell the story, put it out there. Now people know about it. Now people in the government will be reminded about it. And all we can do now is wait and see what happens next.
Thank you very much for connecting us, and have a good day for you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
দর্শক, আমরা কথা বলছিলাম টিমোথি সাওয়ার সাথে। তিনি যেই রিপোর্টটি দেখছিলেন সেটার প্রোডিউসার হিসেবে কাজ করেছেন।